If only they knew why she always visits the village river at midnight. To everyone who thinks they know their neighbor, listen well. This is about Amara, the girl who walks to the river when darkness follows the village whole. Under the silver moon, she crouches by the water, lantern flickering in her small hands. Her lips move, whispering words no ear can catch. The water ripples like it's listening. From behind the trees, old Mama No spots her and gasps. By morning, the whole village is buzzing. What is that girl doing at midnight? Who is she talking to? By day, Amara is simple. She runs a small store near the market, selling trinkets she makes with her own hands. Beads, carved wood, woven bracelets. Nothing expensive. Nothing fancy. She helps Mama Akon carry firewood when the old woman's back bends too low. She smiles at children. She never raises her voice. But people whisper behind her back. That girl is strange. Why does she go to the river every night? Some say spirits. Some say madness. Nobody asks her directly. One evening, a toddler wanders toward the river, chasing fireflies. The current is strong. The child sleeps. Amara sees from a distance and runs like her life depends on it. She jumps into the cold water, pulls the boy out, holds him tight. He coughs, cries, breathes. His mother arrives moments later, snatches him away without a word of thanks. The villagers stare but do not celebrate her. Instead, they ask, how did she know the child was there? Was she already at the river? Suspicion grows. The next morning, Amara finds something strange at her store. A small bundle wrapped in cloth, tied with golden thread. Inside are seeds she has never seen before, smooth and glowing faintly. A note is tucked beneath them. No name. Just one line, your kindness has been seen. Her heart pounds. She looks around. No one is watching. Or are they? She folds the note carefully and tucks it into her wrapper. Someone is out there. Someone knows what she does at night. Obi, her childhood friend, comes to her store that afternoon. His face is tight with concern, but his words are sharp. Amara, people are talking. They say you're doing something strange at the river. They say spirits follow you. She tries to laugh it off, but he doesn't smile. I'm your friend, but even I don't understand. What are you hiding? She looks away. Trust me, she whispers. But trust is fragile in a village full of fear. Obi leaves, shaking his head. The rumors spread faster. That night, Amara returns to the river with her lanterns. She lights them one by one, placing them gently on the water. They float downstream in slow, deliberate patterns. Circles. Lines. Symbols only she understands. From the shadows across the bank, a cloaked figure watches in silence. Their face is hidden, but their posture is patient, almost reverent. Amara senses the presence but does not turn. She whispers her words again, soft as wind. The figure does not move. They simply watch. And wait. When Amara returns home, her grandmother is asleep. She checks the small handbasket by the door where they keep herbs and cloths. Inside, folded neatly, is another note. It reads, "Keep believing." Her hands tremble. This is the second message. No signature. No face. Just guidance from the dark. She sits on the floor, staring at the note. Who is testing her? Why do they care? And why does it feel like this invisible hand is leading her somewhere she cannot yet see? She closes her eyes and prays. The next day, old Papa Chidi falls sick. His daughter is too poor to buy medicine. Amara wraps food in banana leaves and leaves it by his door before sunrise. She does not knock. She does not wait for thanks. By evening, Papa Chidi is sitting up, eating. His daughter weeps with relief. But across the road, the cloaked figure stands in the distance, watching Amara walk away. They nod slowly, as if marking something important. Then they vanish into the trees like smoke. Amara sets her lanterns again that night, but something is different. The air feels heavier. She arranges the lights carefully, her fingers steady despite the chill. When she finishes and looks up, the cloaked figure is gone. No footprints. No shadow. Just emptiness where they stood moments before. Her chest tightens. Did I imagine them? Or are they testing me? She stares at the dark trees, waiting. Nothing moves. She walks home alone, feeling watched by something she cannot name. The mystery deepens. The lanterns drift downstream in strange formations. Amara watches closely this time. They form shapes. Letters. A message spelled in flickering light, SON. Her breath catches. This is not random. Someone is speaking to her through the river. She kneels, tracing the patterns with her eyes, trying to understand. What is coming soon? A meeting. A revelation. A danger. The water carries the light away, and the message dissolves into the night. She returns home with more questions than answers. Sleep does not come easy. Obi finds her the next morning, his face hard with worry. Amara, listen to me. Someone is playing with your mind. These gifts, these notes, it's manipulation. You're being used. He shakes her head. No, Obi. This is different. I feel it. He grabs her wrist gently. You're too trusting. What if this person is dangerous? What if they want something from you? She pulls away, her voice soft but firm. I have to follow this path. Even if you don't understand. He stares at her, hurt. Then walks away. That night, the villagers see something that shakes them. Lights move along the river in ways that defy nature. They sway against the current. They glow brighter than any flame. Some say it's the ancestors. Others say it's witchcraft. A group gathers at the edge of the forest, pointing and whispering. Amara's name is on every tongue. She is at the center of this strangeness. The elders call a meeting. They want answers. But Amara does not attend. She is at the river, continuing her walk, unaware of the storm gathering behind her. The child Amara saved goes missing. His mother screams through the village. Search parties form. They comb the bush, the market, the roads. Hours pass. Then, just before midnight, Amara finds him by the river, sitting calmly on a rock. In his small hands, he holds a glowing lantern, one she did not place. She kneels beside him. Where did you get this? The boy points to the water. The light gave it to me. She carries him home, heart pounding. Was this a warning? A test? Or something darker? Amara decides to explore further. She follows the river upstream, past the village boundary, into territory she has never walked. The air smells different here. Fresh herbs. Wood smoke. Peace. Then she sees it, a hidden path, narrow and worn, leading deeper into the forest. Vines hang low. The ground is soft with moss. She steps forward cautiously, her lantern lighting the way. This path was not here before. Or was it always here, waiting for her to find it? She walks on, pulled by invisible thread. Tied to a tree branch, fluttering in the breeze, is a piece of cloth. She unties it carefully. Inside is a note, written in elegant script, "Meet me where the river sleeps under the full moon." Her pulse quickens. This is the invitation she has been waiting for. But fear creeps in too. What if this is a trap? What if Obi was right? She folds the note and tucks it close to her heart. The full moon is 3 nights away. She has time to prepare. or time to run. Word spreads that Amara has been walking strange paths. A group of villagers decides to follow her. They hide behind trees, watching her every move. She senses them but does not turn around. Let them watch, she thinks. I am not ashamed. She walks with her head high, lantern swinging gently. The villagers whisper among themselves. What is she looking for? Who is she meeting? The tension grows thick. The village is divided. Some defend her. Others condemn her. The full moon approaches, and so does the moment of truth. The night arrives. Amara wraps herself in her best cloth, ties her hair, and walks to the river with steady feet. Her hands shake, but her spirit is strong. She can feel the weight of 100 eyes on her back, real or imagined. The moon is full and bright, casting silver light on the water. She kneels by the bank, places her lantern down, and waits. The forest holds its breath. So does she. This is the moment everything changes. She closes her eyes and whispers a prayer. The lantern floats toward her from upstream, glowing gold. It stops at her feet. She reaches out and lifts it carefully. Inside is a golden envelope, sealed with wax. Her fingers tremble as she opens it. The handwriting is beautiful, almost otherworldly. It reads, "Your kindness deserves more. Follow the light." She looks up. A soft glow appears further upstream, beckoning her. She stands, heart pounding, and follows. The villagers watching from the shadows gasp. Where is she going? What is happening? They dare not follow. Only Amara walks forward. At the bend of the river, the cloaked figure waits. Amara stops a few steps away, breathing hard. The figure does not move. Slowly, they lower their hood, revealing a face weathered by age but softened by kindness. It is a woman, her eyes deep and knowing. "I have watched you," the woman says. "Every act of kindness. Every lantern. Every whisper." Amara's voice is small. "Who are you?" The woman smiles. "Someone who lost everything and forgot how to hope. Until I saw you. You reminded me what goodness looks like." The woman speaks slowly, her voice heavy with memory. "I once had wealth, family, and power. But loss took it all. I became bitter. I hid from the world. Then I saw you by the river, helping others in secret, expecting nothing. Your kindness broke something in me. It reminded me that healing is still possible." Amara listens, tears forming in her eyes. The woman continues. "I left you gifts to test your heart. To see if you would keep giving even when no one noticed. You did. And now, I want to give back." The woman gives Amara one final test. "There is a family in the next village," she says. "They are starving. No one knows. No one cares. Go to them. Help them. Tell no one. Expect nothing in return." Amara nods without hesitation. She takes a basket of food and medicine the woman provides and walks through the night to the neighboring village. She finds the family huddled in a dark hut, thin and weak. She leaves the basket at their door, knocks once, and disappears before they can see her face. The test is complete. When Amara returns, the woman is standing by the river, no longer cloaked. She is dressed simply but with dignity. "I am Adiz," she says. "Once a philanthropist. Now a recluse. But you have brought me back to life. Your nightly visits were not just helping the village. They were healing me." Amara's eyes widen. "You've been watching me all this time." Adiz nods. "And now, I want to help you help others. Come with me. I have resources. Together, we can do what you have been doing alone, but on a scale you cannot imagine." Amara steps into a world she never dreamed of. Adi's estate is hidden deep in the forest, grand but humble. Rooms filled with seeds, tools, books, medicine. Everything needed to transform lives. Adi places a hand on Amara's shoulder. This is yours now. Use it as you have always used your heart, with kindness and wisdom. Amara's hands tremble. She thinks of her village, her grandmother, the children, the elders. She thinks of all the midnight prayers whispered by the river. Now, those prayers have been answered in ways she never expected. Amara organizes a river festival. Thousands of lanterns are lit by villagers, children, elders, even Obi. They float downstream in a glowing river of light, honoring kindness, unity, and hope. The night sky reflects the glow. Music plays. People dance. Tears fall. Amara stands by the water, watching it all, her heart full. Adi stands beside her, smiling. You did this, she whispers. Not me. Amara shakes her head. We did this. Together. The village, once full of whispers and fear, is now full of light and song. Amara walks to the river one last time at midnight. Alone. Peaceful. She kneels by the water and places one lantern, whispering the same words she always has, let kindness ripple outward. The lantern drifts away, glowing softly. From the shadows, Adi watches, unseen, a faint smile on her lips. She turns and walks back into the forest, ready to find another soul worth guiding. The camera pans upward to the stars. And the village sleeps, forever changed. Because kindness, even when hidden, transforms everything it touches.